Alright, hello all. Welcome back to the Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra video here. Today, I wanted to, go over this developer letter. So they just dropped this not that long ago. I heard this was, pretty big. I haven't really looked at it just yet, though, so I mean, we'll have to see. I don't know if people are blowing it out of proportion or not. But yeah, I do want to, I guess, sort of cover stuff like this for the game. Once again, I'm still really unsure how exactly I'm going to go about all of the stuff I want to record with that game. I do actually still need to get Frieza's Season 1 buff out. I suppose I should really jump into that. I was thinking about trying the new mode as well, but I don't know. It didn't really sound too enticing. Maybe I should still try it, though. It's been a little bit since both those things came out. So I really do need to get Frieza in. I just, I'm not big on technical, I'm not gonna lie. And I was trying to rank it up. I do got it to A4 now, but it's, honestly, maybe that'd be a good way to record, like, the grind to S rank. I mean, I do have tank and attacker there already, but maybe in, like, future seasons going from, like, A4 and taking, like, some of my best games, showing them in a sort of, put them all in one video, right? And then all the way up to S, I don't know. But yeah, we do have the second developer letter here. Now, I actually, if I duplicate, can I pull up the first one still? Maybe? Yes, I can. I guess this is actually the Season 1 patch notes. I don't know if they count this as the developer letter. Let me see if I can pull up the first developer letter. I'm actually curious to see what big difference sort of news was in that one. So I'll be right back. All right, so I was able to find it. This was actually really good. I do remember this. So, developer letter number 1 actually did have a lot of changes. So this did sort of talk about the Zenny changes to make them better. This is where all the Season 1 buffs were announced. This is also like how the hero memory acquisition sort of was increased, right? The battle score Zenny increased. Like this was actually a really good. It was short but really good. I didn't cover this. I was still sort of unsure exactly what all I wanted to cover. So hopefully developer letter number 2 is as good as this. I mean, I heard a lot about it. Oh, by the way, last night I did actually very briefly see. I don't even know. They didn't like officially tweet this or anything, I don't think. I guess through the Squadra Creators program, some people got early access to look at like Gotenks' kit. He looks pretty decent. He should be out in like a week or so. Maybe like covering characters like when their kits are first revealed, but I don't know how I'd really do that is the thing. It's like because they just show their details very briefly. I mean, he looks pretty good, but I don't know like how much more input I could give other than pretty good. The Galactic Donut seems very, very insane, I will say. I mean, that seems like it has a wide range, but we'll have to see him in game, obviously. Although, I mean, once again, their sort of model of characters being paid well is so fucking stupid. But yeah, developer letter number 2. Let's see what we got here. Let's jump in. So thank you very much for your continued support of Squadra. We hope you're enjoying Season 1 so far. I would like to use Super Saiyan 3 Goku, though. In this developer letter, we'd like to share some of the upcoming improvements and plans we're preparing based on your feedback. Okay, upcoming adjustments for heroes and okay, hold on. That could be interesting. Trial heroes. While it cannot be implemented immediately, we plan to expand the number of available trial heroes to 6. So currently there's 3. Okay. I guess that's pretty decent. It depends on what characters, though. Heroes from Tier 1 will also be added to the trial lineup for all to enjoy during the week. The thing is, I don't really know what all the trial characters are. Tier 1, huh? I could pull that up. Let me, because I know there's like the different tiers. Although, actually, isn't that the tier with... Maybe they will add Super Saiyan 3 Goku as a trial hero. I think tier 1 might be the one with like Cell and the Gammas and everything. And it's like color based. Hold on, let me pull that up. I know we're cutting noise several times here, but I want to make sure I have everything I need to really digest what all is in here. We'll be right back. All right, so we're back here. My apologies. This is not a very high quality image, but this was the best way I could sort of find to show this. So I do have the game pulled up, as you can hear in the background. As you can see, so purple, yellow/orange, and blue. Now, if we took a look in game, right? This is tier 1, purple, right? Tier 2 is the yellow-orange. Tier 3 is the blue. And then there's also like the starting sort of not really color coordinated tier 4, which is like the starting heroes tier. So they really like pull the heroes from here usually, as far as I know, like for the trial. I guess they're also going to start pulling from, or have they used like tier 3 as well? I guess they're going to start using tier 1 though, which means that Hit, 18, Cell, and Goku could be pulled in this sort of trial hero. Well, not pulled, but they could be available for play. Now, if you were to ask me how the hell this is coordinated, like why is Super Saiyan 3 Goku tier 1, why are the Gammas tier 2, and why, you know, Baby's tier 3, I have no fucking clue. I have no idea at all. Because you couldn't say it's like hype, really? Because, like, are we saying Android 18 from, like, the Tournament of Power is, like, more hype than the Gammas, or than, like, Majub, or, like, Baby? I don't know. I don't think it's really, like, a hype thing, personally. Because that doesn't really make too much sense. It's not, like, a role-based, obviously. Attack, tank, technical attack, right? So I have no idea how this is really coordinated. Maybe we'll get a better idea going forward. But what that does mean is that the tier 1 characters being available is that Super Saiyan 3 Goku could become a trial character starting from whenever they implement this sort of patch, which I don't know. Maybe they'll go over that. So we'll go back over to the dev letter. We'll be right back. All right, so we're back over here. But yeah, hero balance adjustments. Originally, we planned to make balance changes on a seasonal basis, which was really, really fucking stupid. I did not like this from the initial video they did. However, okay, in response to your requests, as well as observing the meta, we will be increasing the frequency of balance adjustments within the season. Okay, that's very, very good. What does that mean specifically, though? While these mid-season adjustments will be smaller in scale than those made at the season launch, our goal is to ensure that all heroes can shine on the battlefield. Detailed numbers will be shared later, but here's a summary of what's currently planned. Which, by the way, speaking of numbers, I think it's really stupid how, like, in the game, because they clearly have the numbers, you know, when they're talking about, like, the patch notes. You know, like, look at Piccolo, where it's like, okay, we can see the exact damage his light grenade is increasing by. We don't really have a way to see that, like, in-game, the actual numbers. Even if it's, like, on the character info pages, I really think we sort of need to see all that stuff. Honestly, like, even, like, if there's some sort of data mining site like that, we just need some way to see the numbers. I think it's really stupid that we can't. Either the community needs to find a way, or they gotta give us a way. But yeah, that's actually really interesting. So I do imagine what this means. These will probably be implemented, because with Dev Letter Season 1, or Dev Letter 1, it came out before the Season 1 buffs, but it was for Season 1. I imagine this will be, it says mid-season, so Gotenks comes out next week sometime. I forget the exact day. So these will probably be implemented with his implementation to the game. Super Saiyan Goku, okay. He's really insane. I still haven't done like a tier list for Season 1, because I don't I don't like have hit, you know. I don't have Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I've experienced playing against them, but I don't. Honestly, maybe I should make a tier list just and make that sort of asterisk. I guess I don't know. I just feel it's not the most like fair, quote unquote, to do it that way. I might be have to. It's probably gonna have to be the way I do it though, because there's no way I can get hit for a long ass time or like 18 or something. So I mean, I do have experience with 18 already from like the betas, but still. Okay, so increased cooldown for Meteor Hammer. Okay, my issue with him. I mean, that move is very strong to be fair. I mean, just jumps on you from across the fucking map, and you can have 2 charges of it, so that is pretty good. The Kamehameha, his Kamehameha and like Super Saiyan 3 Goku, if an enemy team has both of them or your team, it's just so fucking ridiculous. Both the Kamehamehas at the same time. Okay, I mean that move can be pretty OP though. Extended duration for Kaioken, so that's a buff. Reduce the buff values for Kaioken's attack power and movement speed. That's a nerf. Shorten the additional input duration for Meteor Hammer and Kamehameha. What does that mean? Okay, so if I'm reading that correctly, it reads as a nerf. And what that means is you have a shorter window to actually activate the Kaioken to increase their power. Is what that sounds like to me. I'm not entirely sure though, to be honest. Interesting. Okay, overall adjustments focus on rebalancing Meteor Hammer, which had become stronger than intended, while maintaining Goku's general power level. Okay, what does that mean? Does that mean, okay, this is just overall what they're trying to do? Or does that mean there's going to be more changes to it? Interesting. Okay, we'll have to see of what exactly that means, because they did say we'll share numbers later on. So Majin Buu good. This guy's ass. I halfway feel like just in like leaving the game every time I see him on my team, and every time he's on the enemy team, he just like does nothing. I mean, it's cool to have heals. I've like encountered like one good Buu player, and I have, you know, like 100 some odd hours. Actually, more like 120, I think. But yeah, increased base HP. Okay. Increased damage dealt by Strangle Gum. Okay. I mean, that move can be annoying. Increased range of Healing Ray. Depending on how far away he can heal from, that could be really interesting. Majin Buu Good has been having trouble in general, so has received an overall buff. Okay, so is this meant to, like, just, like, describe what they're trying to do? This last line for both of them? Or is this saying, like, they're also going to, like, increase, like, his attack and defense and stuff? Like, his specific, like, just base stats? Oh, it says base HP here, so I'm guessing that this is just meant to sum up what the idea behind the changes are meant to be. Interesting. Okay. I mean, that's only 2 changes, but to be fair, we only got 3 changes at the start of Season 1, but Season 0 was a short season, so I think at the start of seasons going forward, we'll see a lot more than 3. We'll probably see, like, you know, several characters getting changes, so like 2 or 3 characters getting changes every, you know, what is it, 3 weeks with the mid of the season. I think that's fine. I could be better, but that's fine. New emotes to make customizing your favorite heroes even easier, starting with the release of Super Saiyan Gotenks. Each new hero will be accompanied by their corresponding emotes on the same day. So I do know, like, Super Saiyan 3 Goku had an animation that came out like a week or 2 later. This doesn't really affect me so much, but okay, I mean, I guess it's good for people that want those emotes. In addition, newly added rare and epic emotes will also be featured within the capsules in upcoming updates. What does that mean? within the capsules. What capsules? I mean, there's 3 capsule types. Is it talking G capsules, the pink capsules, or the SG capsules? That, I mean, I don't know what that's. If it's talking about like the pink capsules and SG, good. If it's just talking about like SG, it doesn't really affect me. I don't imagine it's referring to the G capsules. We'll have to see though. As mentioned in the recently released Squadra Talk Season 1, we initially planned weekly updates, including shop refreshes. However, please note that the update schedule will be adjusted in accordance with the new hero and emotes release structure. Okay. Bug fixes and stability updates. We sincerely apologize for the errors that occurred during matchmaking and battles. Error fucking 0. I also had like a ghost error where like I died and I could not respawn, and then I had to close. I closed the game. I came back and I could finally move, but I wasn't actually like alive. I couldn't like use my moves or anything. So, I mean, there's a lot of pretty big bugs with the game. After the recent maintenance, we have confirmed that the majority of these issues have been resolved. I have not really played too much in the past few days, so we'll see. That's pretty good, though, if so. Bugs are a big issue. If you continue to experience any problems, please contact us via our official social media, Discord, or support channels to provide us with more details. We deeply apologize for the inconvenience and appreciate your patience. In closing, we're still in the middle of Season 1, but we already have many more adjustments and updates planned for the future. Okay, that's really good. We'll share these details in advance as they're confirmed, so please stay tuned for future updates. As always, thank you for your passion and continued support for Squadra. If you have any thoughts or feedback, please share them with us. Okay, well that about sums this up. I'd say this is actually a pretty big one. Because Trial Heroes, if this does include Super Saiyan 3 Goku, is actually very, very huge. We'll have to see, though. I have no idea. If it actually will and have him, or if it's going to have like Hit, like 18 or Cell, I have no idea. We'll see. 6 is good, though. Allowing people to try more characters out before unlocking them, I think, is always a good idea. I mean, we'll see how exactly the trials are handled, though. Having more balance adjustments is really, really good. Super Saiyan Goku overall seem to be getting nerfs, which is, he's like the best attacker, so that's good. Majin Buu is like the weakest character in the game, so him getting overall buffs is pretty good as well. Overall, though, I mean, that seems to be about all of the big stuff here. Pretty good, though. I would say it does seem like they're listening to feedback, and if these bugs are actually patched now, I do have a lot of hopes for the game. I think the paywall stuff could really hurt the game, so I hope they relent on that at some point. It seems the community's mostly accepted it, though, so I kind of doubt it, unfortunately. But I have a lot of hope for the game. I have a lot of fun with the game, so seeing good developer update like this, pretty good. But yeah, I guess we'll end things here. Let me know what you're thinking of the update down below. I think it's pretty good. Not a lot of substance here, but the stuff they are changing does appear to be pretty good. So we'll have to, I imagine we'll get more details on this. I mean, they literally say that. Detailed numbers will be shared later. Relatively soon, in the next couple of days, probably. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to end things here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.